Oh hi, welcome back to our Vlogmas Kitchen. We have a very special recipe for you today for holiday nut balls.
Who are you, Peach Sweaty?
Anyway, I wanted to create a cookie that doesn't use any processed oil. So this is similar, I feel like, to the Mexican wedding cakes. What's another name for those? The
Russian tea cakes.
Russian tea cakes. Everybody's got one, but they all use butter. So this one doesn't use any butter. The main ingredient, the star of the show, is walnuts.
Mm.
So these are going to be healthier, I feel like, than the others. But it's very simple. You can do this in a blender, or you can do it in a food processor. I like to do it in a food processor because I hate cleaning out the little pieces of nuts that go like under the blender. So if you have a choice, I would recommend going with the food processor. So come on over and we'll start mixing it up. All right, so it's just a few simple ingredients. We've got walnuts here, raw. They're not toasted or anything, they're raw. All of the ingredients with the amounts are going to be down in the info box below, with the crude description that you love so much. So we've got our walnuts. We're also going to be adding a little bit of sugar. This is demerara sugar, so that's like raw cane sugar. Is it raw cane? Yeah, I guess it is. It's like sugar in the raw.
Mm.
So you could also use coconut sugar. We're using some leftover fig preserves from
Thanksgiving. Charcuterie.
Yes, we had this left over and I loved it so much that I wanted to put it in here. So we're going to be doing 2 tablespoons of this. This is going to add some flavor.
Beautiful.
Yes. It's going to add some depth of flavor. I want to make sure I get it all in there. Then we're also going to add, we need to add a little bit of extra water just so this blends and like comes together. And then, yes, my shame, my imitation vanilla flavor. I'm sorry, it's the inflation, and I can't afford the regular vanilla. It's so freaking expensive. So those are all the ingredients that go in the food processor. I'm going to cross over the stream here and get the lid for this, which is also broken, by the way. See, I have to hold it down.
Make it work.
Exactly. So we're going to blend this up. We don't want this completely smooth. It's nice to get a couple of pieces in there so that, you know, you say, that's a walnut. But mostly blend it up. Okay. So here is our, if I could ever get it off again. There's our mixture. It's kind of wet. It's supposed to be. We're going to take it over to the bowl over here. So we're going to transfer, we got our bus transfer. So we're going to transfer the mixture into this bowl. Oh, that came off so nice.
Yeah.
Yesterday when I made this, I feel like I made it too wet and I had to add extra flour. I think today's going to be just perfect. So these are gluten-free, as well as being vegan and semi-whole foods. I mean, the fig preserves, they were a little bit processed. They had some sugar in there. So let's just get this all out. All right, it's all in the bowl, and now we're going to de-wet it a little bit. We're going to make it, you know, so that it can be made into a cookie and it's not just a blob. So since this is gluten-free, we're using a nice rice flour here. Oh, brown rice flour.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Not made by Apple.
No, I wish. All right, so we're going to start off with half a cup of the rice flour. If you don't care about it being gluten-free or not, you can use regular flour. That should be fine. So we're just going to mix in our flour so that it's going to make a dough. Okay, half a cup seemed to be the right amount today. That's nice. If you think it's too wet, add a little bit more. It shouldn't be, it shouldn't be too dry with just half a cup. So we're going to scoop some balls into here now. It's time to make the balls.
Oh.
I've got my trusty Pampered Chef scoop. It's not rusty, but it might be a little bit lusty.
Oh, God.
So we're just going to be scooping some balls into the plate here, because if you want to add the powdered sugar to make it look like the Mexican wedding cakes, then scoop it into here. But if you're just going to make it plain without the added sugar on the outside, then put it on the cookie sheet. But I like the look of the powdered sugar. And
I like the taste of it.
Yeah, the taste of it is nice too. I mean, if you're looking for some, if you're watching your sugar, which you probably should be, you don't have to do the added sugar. But it's the holidays. Maybe if I was making this not for the holidays, I would leave the powdered sugar off. Especially for my mom. She's 93 and she always complains that it's too much sugar, so...
She's 92.
She's almost 93. Sorry, I didn't mean to rush it, Mom. All right. So we're going to take our 10x sugar. My hands are sticky, so I don't want to get it all over the jar. That would be disgusting. We're just going to sprinkle a little bit. Yeah, we got some hard pieces in here. I don't use it that often, so let's grab our cookie sheet. Now, these are not going to spread whatsoever, so we can place them very close to each other on the pan. So I'm going to get this whole bunch on this one half cookie sheet. So that's what you want it to look like if you go in full sugar. We'll do one without sugar. Put that one naked over there. Naked and afraid.
Oh.
But let me get this cookie sheet filled up. All right, all full up. There's my naked one. We're putting this into 375 for 15 minutes. You don't want to sit on these. The minute it hits 15 minutes, get it the hell out of the oven, because it's going to start to burn on the bottom, especially if you put the extra powdered sugar. So 15 minutes only. See ya. Oh, how beautiful.
Wonderful.
And the naked one's on the top.
Yes. So we tried these cookies yesterday.
Yes.
And they were fantastic.
Yeah.
So we had them with the sugar on them. So let's try
the
naked one. I'm going to split this in half because we are about to eat lunch. So I want to... Here, this is about half. You can have the half too.
Oh, I don't want it right now. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. That's
even
delicious,
without
even
the sugar,
without.
right?
Mm-hmm. Even without. That fig preserve adds so much.
It really does. It's subtle.
It's a wonderful texture. It's a nice, like, cakey texture.
I liken it to a walnut pecan pie. Like if you had a pecan pie, but you made it out of walnuts, I feel like that's what it would taste like.
That's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
I used to not like walnuts because they felt like old and farty to me, but
oh,
now I love walnuts, and these cookies are like the perfect vehicle for them.
And again, would be great with tea or coffee or dessert.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll just have the other half.
Yeah.
But before I do that, please let us know what you think of these cookies if you give them a try.
Check us out on TikTok.
Veganist Fork on TikTok. And if you're not already subscribed here, why not subscribe? We're going to be doing lots of holiday recipes. And then come January...
Veganuary, baby.
Yes, it's time.
Plus, we have Vlogmas on our vlog channel, Mad Rose D Vlogs.
But
all the links are in the info box.
These cookies! Nut balls.
Nut balls. Holiday nut balls.
Yeah, so I just really want to eat this. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, much love.